Under the scorching sun, across the 2,000 square miles of the Liwa Plain in Zambia, one of Africa's final great migration battles begins. Every year, 45,000 blue wildebeests embark on a 155-mile journey. Fleeing the barren, parched land that has been dry for 6 months. They chase the lush green grass, driven by survival instincts. But they also face hunger and predators lurking in the shadow. As the dry season tightens its grip on Liwa with fierce intensity, a battle unfolds. Join us as we explore this untamed wilderness. As the plains bake under high heat, life clings to scarce water holes. Liwa Plains dry season tests every creature. Water holes dry up, leaving cracked earth. Daytime temperatures hit 95 degF, dropping to 50 degF at night. Blue wildebeest, zebras and zezebi crowd the last patches of moisture, fighting to survive. Over 50 mammal species and 335 bird species call Liwa home. But the dry season pushes them to their limits. Each day is a struggle for food, water, and safety. One mistake can mean demise. Blue wildebeest, weighing up to 600 pounds, led the ecosystem's balance. Their endurance drives the migration. They eat tough, dry plants others avoid, moving in herds of thousands to find grass. Their numbers protect them, but predators like hyenas and lions target the weak. Wildebeest rely on stamina, traveling miles to reach fresh grazing lands. Their survival shapes the plains, supporting scavengers and predators. Zebras use social defense. They form tight groups, standing shoulder to shoulder. Their sharp senses spot danger early. Zebras dig wells in dry riverbeds, finding water below the surface. This skill saves them and other species like wildebeest and antelope during droughts. In 2024, severe drought tested their resilience, forcing zebras to dig deeper. Their striped patterns confuse predators, but cheetahs and lions still strike. Zebras' teamwork keeps their herds strong. But stragglers risk peril. Cheetahs, built for speed, hunt alone. They reach high speed in 3 seconds. Chasing tsesebe or young wildebeest. Their precision is lethal, but 70% of hunts fail. Each sprint drains them, leaving them vulnerable. Cheetahs need quick takedowns to save energy. Unlike hyenas, they don't scavenge, relying only on fresh meat. Their solitary nature makes every hunt a high-stakes gamble. In Liawa's harsh, dry season, cheetahs face constant hunger. Tsesebe, the fastest antelope. They use speed to escape danger. Their strategy includes standing on termite mounds to scan for predators. This gives them a height advantage, spotting threats early. In 2024, drought forced tsesebe to travel farther for grass, testing their speed and endurance. Their small herds make them vulnerable, but their agility keeps them alive. Liuwa's ecosystem hangs in a delicate balance. Wildebeest provide food for predators. Zebras share water, and cheetahs control antelope numbers. Every species adapts to survive. Predators wait for weakness, striking when prey tire or stray. Scavengers clean up remains, recycling nutrients. Birds like oxpeckers eat ticks off wildebeest, aiding both species. This interdependence keeps Liuwa alive, but drought and heat threaten it. "20 years ago, Liuwa nearly collapsed. Poaching and habitat loss silenced its plains. Conservation efforts revived it, protecting species and restoring balance. Today, Liuwa thrives, but the dry season remains unforgiving. Each creature plays a role. From wildebeest's endurance to zebra's teamwork and cheetah's precision. One misstep, whether a failed hunt, a lost herd, or a dry well, can tip the scales. Liuwa demands constant adaptation, where survival is never guaranteed. Two decades ago, Liuwa Plains was nearly empty of wild animals. Unchecked hunting slashed blue wildebeest herds from 60,000 to under 30,000. Cape buffalo fell to fewer than 50. Lions almost vanished, leaving one Lady Liuwa to roam alone. The plains, a flat expanse of grass formed by ancient Zambezi River deposits, stood silent. Human activity, including poaching and habitat loss, pushed the ecosystem to the brink. Soils enriched by past floods could no longer sustain life. Liuwa's wild animal documentary reveals a land on the edge of collapse. Since 2003, African parks, Zambia's government, and the Loi people have worked to restore Liuwa. They rebuilt habitats, protected waterholes, and stopped illegal hunting. Their efforts brought wild animals back. Today, blue wildebeest number 45,000, moving in vast herds across the plains. Cape buffalo roam in groups of hundreds. Lions, once nearly gone, now form prides again. With cubs signaling a growing population. The plains spanning support over mammal species and bird species. Zebras, tisessebi, and cheetahs thrive alongside wildebeest and buffalo. The ecosystem depends on these animals, each playing a role in survival. Liuwa's recovery is fragile. Scars from past damage remain. The dry season, lasting 6 months, tests every creature. Water holes vanish and temperatures swing high daily. Wild animals crowd the last moisture, facing hunger and predators. The plains soil, still rich from ancient floods, support grass that feeds herbivores. But drought and heat threaten this balance. Conservation efforts protect water sources and grazing lands, ensuring wild animals can endure. Human impact, both destructive and restorative, shapes Liuwa's story. Poaching once silenced the plains, but teamwork revived them. Local communities like the Loi people patrol the land and monitor wildlife. their involvement ensures long-term success. This wild animal documentary highlights their role in bringing life back. The plains now teem with activity. A slow but steady rebirth. As the first rains fall, Liu Hua's wild animal sense change. Wildebeest lift their heads, ready to migrate. Zebras gather in tight groups, alert for danger. Lions roar in the distance, claiming territory. The rains signal hope, triggering movement across the plains. Liu Hua's journey begins, a testament to resilience and human effort. With continued protection, the plains can thrive, offering a future for wild animals and a model for conservation worldwide. When thunderstorms shatter the dry season, Liwa Plain in Zambia transforms. Rain drenches the parched earth, sparking life across the vast savanna. The Great Migration begins, driven by an ancient urge for survival. Blue wildebeests surge forward, their hooves thundering in pursuit of fresh green grass. Alongside them, plain zebras and red lechwe, adapted for wetlands. Navigate the muddy terrain with agility. The herds are relentless, chasing nourishment, their instincts pulling them toward fertile plains. But danger stalks their every step. Predators, drawn by the promise of prey, emerge from the shadows. Spotted hyenas, led by fierce matriarchs. Lope across the plains, their eerie calls echoing through the dusk. Their matriarchal succession, a complex social order, ensures the strongest lead, testing the herds with ruthless precision. African wild dogs, with their mottled coats flashing in the sunlight, move like ghosts. These pack hunters glide silently, circling stragglers with lethal coordination. Lions, lords of the savannah, watch from the fringes, their amber eyes locked on the weakest. Each predator is a terrifying challenge, a reminder that survival demands speed, strength, and sharp instinct. The herds press deeper into Liwa, driven by the promise of abundant grazing lands. Yet the plains are merciless. A misstep can mean doom. As hyenas exploit any weakness and wild dogs strike with surgical precision. Every mile tests the migrants' endurance. Their journey a raw display of nature's power and unpredictability. For the wildebeests, zebras, and lechwe, the migration is more than movement. It's a desperate race for life, where hope battles the ever-present threat of destruction. Liwa's transformation sets the stage for this epic struggle. Where only the fittest endure the relentless pursuit. Blue wildebeests, iconic wild animals of Liwa Plain. Follow no maps. Their path is pure instinct. Moving as a single unit, their unity forms a living shield against predators. Over long distances, their broad chests power treks across 2,000 square miles of savanna. Their silvery coats shifting from gray to brown, blend into the plains and deflect heat, aiding survival in Zambia's harsh climate. Deep, resonant calls travel over a mile, while scent glands on their feet mark territory, signaling their presence. This swarm intelligence binds the herd. Each wildebeest watches the others, reacting to threats in seconds. When spotted hyenas or African wild dogs approach, the herd instinctively circles, protecting vulnerable calves in the center while adults face outward, horns ready. This coordinated defense isn't just movement, it's a testament to their survival strategy, honed over generations. As ecosystem gardeners, wildebeest play a vital role in Loire's ecological balance. Grazing on short grasses, they clear space for taller plants, fostering biodiversity. Their hooves churn the soil, spreading nutrients and supporting the growth of new vegetation. Termite mounds, scattered across the plains, enhance this process by aerating soil and retaining moisture. Creating fertile patches that sustain plant life and attract other wild animals. During the dry season, wildebeest adapt by eating low-nutrient leaves. Conserving energy by slowing daytime movement and gathering at water holes at dawn and dusk. These adaptations ensure their survival when resources are scarce. But predators, hyenas, wild dogs and lions remain a constant threat, testing their endurance with every step. This intricate dance of survival in a wild animal documentary. Showcasing the wildebeest's resilience and Loire's raw beauty. Their migration, a spectacle of unity and instinct, stirs awe and respect for nature's complexity. Each step through the plains reflects a delicate balance surviving predators, sustaining the ecosystem and enduring harsh conditions. If human intervention, like conservation efforts, could disrupt this natural balance or enhance it, the wildebeest's journey, sparking debate about humanity's role in preserving wild spaces. As the herd presses deeper into Liwa, their unity remains their greatest strength. Facing relentless predators, they rely on collective vigilance to protect the vulnerable. The plains show no mercy. Yet the wildebeest endure, their migration a powerful display of survival and ecological importance. Their grazing patterns and nutrient distribution support not just their own survival, but the entire ecosystem. From termite mounds to other grazing species. This interconnected web driven by the wildebeest's instinctual unity, underscores their critical role in Liwa's health. Their story is a gripping reminder of nature's resilience and fragility, urging us to appreciate and protect these wild animals and the vast, untamed plains they call home. Liwa Plains predators are survival masters. Each with lethal strategies that keep prey like zebras and wildebeest on edge. African wild dogs reintroduced in 2022. Hunt in packs with a 90% success rate. Now thriving, a pack raises pups. Relying on teamwork to chase swift wildebeest over miles. They fan out, cutting off escape routes, exhausting their target until it collapses. Their coordinated attacks make survival for prey a desperate race. Leopards, solitary hunters, strike with precision. In rain-soaked Liaowa, they use dense bushes for cover. Stalking antelope before leaping to deliver a fatal neck bite. To protect their prey from scavengers like hyenas, leopards drag them into trees, securing their prize. Lions, the plains' apex predators, hunt in prides led by strategic lionesses. They ambush at waterholes where zebras and wildebeest gather. But only 20–30% of their hunts succeed, leaving them vulnerable to starvation. 2 decades ago, lions vanished from Liaowa. But Bon Jovi, a dominant male, spearheaded their return before his relocation. Today, over 20 lions roam. Their roars echoing 5 miles, signaling danger. Prey. Survival hinges on outrunning or outsmarting these relentless hunters. Zebras and wildebeest, driven by instinct, form tight herds to confuse wild dogs. But a single misstep can break their defense. When dogs close in, prey scatter, hoping speed saves them from snapping jaws. Against leopards, red lechui rely on keen senses to detect rustling bushes, bolting at the slightest hint of danger. At swamps, wildebeest stay vigilant, knowing lionesses may lurk nearby, ready to charge. A successful escape often comes down to split-second decisions, dodging a lion's lunge, or outpacing a wild dog's pursuit. These narrow escapes highlight the brutal stakes of Liaowa's plains, where every hunt is a life or survival struggle. As rains deepen, Liuwa's flood pans burst with new life. Drawing more prey and intensifying the predator's hunt. The cycle of pursuit and escape accelerates with wild dogs' teamwork. Leopards' stealth, and lions' calculated ambushes, pushing prey to their limits. Each encounter is a test of speed, wits, and endurance, where a single mistake can end in disaster. Liuwa's predators, honed by survival, keep the plains balanced through their relentless drive, while prey fight to see another day. November's rains transform Liuwa Plain into a wetland paradise. Where flood pans, some miles wide, support a surge of biodiversity. These ancient Zambezi deposits, enriched by microbes that break down organic matter, create fertile soil that sustains vibrant ecosystems. The flood pans, filled by 38 inches of rain from December to April, draw diverse wild animals, including rare bird species and springbok antelope. Great egrets with wingspans stand motionless for minutes, using spear-like bills to snatch fish from shallow waters. Gray-crowned cranes, 3 feet tall and endangered with only 22,000 left globally, perform captivating courtship dances in lifelong pairs, their golden crests catching the light. These displays, a highlight in any wild animal documentary, showcase their deep bonds. Saddle-billed storks, reaching 5 feet tall, wade through murky water, using red bills to probe for fish by touch. A tactile hunting method that ensured survival in low visibility conditions. Red lechwe, perfectly adapted to wetlands, thrive in these flood pans. Their oily fur repels water, and long splayed hooves navigate muddy terrain with ease. Lechwe graze on submerged grasses, diving underwater to feed. And shift with changing water levels to find fresh forage. When predators like leopards or hyenas pursue, Lechwe bolt into deeper water, outpacing threats with agility. These floodpans are vital to Liuwa's ecological balance. Supporting rare birds and springbok antelope while fostering habitats for countless species. The renewal brought by seasonal rains highlights nature's resilience. As each species adapts to the wetland's rhythm, gray-crowned cranes dance to strengthen pair bonds, ensuring their survival. While saddle-billed storks' tactile hunting secures food in challenging conditions. Red Lechwe's underwater grazing sustains their population, contributing to the plains' health. This vibrant cycle of adaptation and renewal offers hope. Revealing the beauty of Liuwa's interconnected web of life. Yet, even in this flourishing paradise, growing threats like habitat loss loom. Challenging the delicate balance that supports these remarkable wild animals and their awe-inspiring behaviors. Liuwa Plains' delicate harmony faces mounting threats. White-backed vultures with 7-foot wingspans are vital scavengers. Cleaning carcasses in hours to prevent disease. Once numbering 270,000, their population has plummeted 80% in 50 years. Earning a critically endangered status on the IUCN 2024 Red List. Poisoned carcasses and habitat loss drive their decline, worsened by human-wildlife conflict as settlements encroach on Liuwa's square miles. In 2024, Zambia's worst drought in 20 years halved Liawa's usual 38-inch rainfall. Drying waterholes and forcing herds like wildebeest and zebras to cluster. Intensifying competition for scarce resources. Climate change amplifies these prolonged dry spells, pushing ecosystems to the brink. Spotted hyenas, numbering 200-300, adapt by hunting 70% of their food. Their powerful jaws crushing bones to recycle nutrients. Yet even these resilient predators struggle when prey disperses across the parched plains. Vultures rely on thermal soaring to locate carcasses. But with fewer carcasses and poisoned remains, their survival hangs in the balance. Liawa's interconnected web vultures, hyenas and prey teeters on collapse if any species falters. As rains peak, Liawa strives to renew itself. But the stakes are rising. Climate change and human encroachment threaten the plains' balance, endangering wild animals and their habitats. Conservation efforts are critical to protect species like the white-backed vulture and maintain Liawa's ecological health. Without action, this vibrant ecosystem risks permanent loss. Why is protecting scavengers like white-backed vultures essential for ecosystems like the future of these wild animals, from soaring vultures to adaptable hyenas, rests in our hands. Urgent measures combating poisoning, preserving habitats, and mitigating climate impacts are vital to ensure Liawa's resilience. This fight for survival underscores the need for global conservation focus. Making Liawa's story a call to action for us all. Liuhua Plain showcases nature's resilience. Blue wildebeest migrate by instinct. Lions roar across the savannah, white-backed vultures soar above. And red lechwe navigate wetlands, each species vital to this thriving ecosystem. Conservation efforts by African parks and the Loi community revived Liuhua. Reintroducing wild dogs and boosting wildebeest. Yet climate change and human encroachment threaten this balance. You can make a difference, reduce your carbon footprint, support African parks, and spread Liuhua's story. Will you help protect this African wilderness? Share your ideas below and subscribe to our channel for more epic wildlife journeys. Together, we can ensure Liuhua's migration endures for future generations.